you can increase your trading skills by 200%. And I promise you, I'm going to show you the entire step in this video. Now, the most fundamental, the most important thing when it comes to becoming a better trader is backtesting. All right. The top 5% or 3% of traders, they find their edge through backtesting. And your psychology, your mindset, none of that matters if you don't have a proven strategy that actually works in the long run. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I backtest and how I collect data. All right, I'm going to go through step by step showing you how you can become a better trader by backtesting. Because let's be honest here, if you are backtesting on TradingView, you are just playing with yourself. All right, so I'm going to show you the exact tool that I use personally to backtest and how I collect data and how I improve that strategy. All right, so the tool that I use for backtesting is called FX Replay. There's a link down in the description. You can click on it and you can use code FASSMC to get 15% off. All right. So the entire purpose of this video is to show you how to backtest. I'm not going to show you a winning strategy or something, right? So over here, you can see this is how the FX Replay dashboard looks like. Now, I've been backtesting on this since, I don't know, 2023, right? And I have a bunch of strategies that I test with like proven data. So the strategies that I teach in my course are backed by data. So we have this gold strategy, right? And I have over 61% win rate. And if I click on it right here, this is how you can collect data, right? It shows you like average risk to reward, average duration, total trades, account age, right? Ideal risk to reward and everything. Okay. It shows you the months, right? It shows you everything. Okay. It shows you literally everything, the best session for that strategy and everything. So the question is, how do you actually backtest your strategies, right? So when you purchase the subscription, right, you are presented with this. Now you can try it out for free. There's a link down in the description. So what you want to do is you first of all have to click on create a session, right? And then here, what you have to do is type in your account balance. And I'm going to test a very simple strategy. And for the sake of this video, I'm going to keep things simple. I'm not going to test my most complicated strategy. I'm going to keep things simple. So here, what you have to do is just type in, you know, a random account. I usually start with 100K because that's the default of prop firms, right? And for pairs, you can literally choose anything from crypto to futures to Forex. I usually go with NQ because nowadays I'm trading futures. Now you can basically choose from when you want to start backtesting, right? So let's choose a random date right here, right? End date, it could be just now, right? So strategy. Now, what you have to do is create a new strategy. So click on add new and you can name your strategy anything, right? So let's just call it ARB breakout. Opening range, actually, just let's call it opening range breakout, okay? And then click on save. Right, so you have everything set up here. Then you want to click on save. Now, once you click on save, you can see right here we have a new strategy. So what you want to do is you want to click on this play button, and it will take you directly to the charts where you can backtest. I'm going to take 5 or 6 trades just to show you how this platform works and how you can backtest and collect data. Right, so here you can see you have the account balance. You can hide it by clicking on the this negative sign, right? And then everything looks like TradingView, right? From tools to indicators. So if you go to indicators, you can use the default indicators, right? You cannot use community indicators, but you don't really have to use indicators. As an ICT student, I never use indicators except the sessions. So you can go to indicators and type in sessions. You will have such an indicator. Now, you have the economic calendar as well. You can backtest and knowing when there is a high impact news. So that is like the best part about this tool. Now, then over here for the timings, to make things faster, what you can do is go directly to the next session or the next day open, next silver bullet session, next news event, right? New York session. So you go to custom settings and you can customize these, right? So you click on star and it will appear here. So let's just reset the chart over here. And you can see this is what it looks like. I have the sessions indicator on. So this is the Asian session, right? This is the London session, and this is the New York session. So I'm going to backtest a very simple ORB trading strategy, and that happens at the 9:30 opening range breakout. So I'm going to go to the next New York session here, right? And you can see this is the time frame of the chart. But over here, it is, if you click on it like this, you skip the candle, the 5-minute candle is going to be forwarded, right? If I go to the 1 minute here and I play this through, you can see that it prints like the actual live market. So now what I do is, first of all, when I'm on this strategy is on the 5 minute, right? So what I want to do is I want to mark out the high and the low of the first 9:30 a.m. candle, which is right here. Now I wait for price to break out of this, and I look for a breakout on the 1 minute time frame. So when we have a breakout of the opening range candle, what I do is simply take my long on the retest, and I put my stop at the most recent low. Now I go for 1 to 2, simple as that. So how do you actually place a trade? It's very simple. When you have this set up, right, you want to go here and click on place order. Now it's going to automatically risk 1% on this trade. You can increase the risk, but start with 1%, right? It automatically sets the take profit and stop loss level. So you have the TP here, you have the stop loss here. Now we want to do a buy limit order. So when we click on buy limit here, let's see how this plays out. I have no idea how it's going to play out. So all right, so we got stopped out right here, and then price went towards our TP, and that's totally fine. This strategy is just a random non-ICT strategy. It is good, but again, this video is just to show you how to backtest. So now what we can do from here is just go directly to the next New York session to speed things up, right? So let's click on New York session, and it takes you to the 9:50. Now this is my custom settings. The New York session starts here, but I have changed it to 9:15 because the strategy starts after 9:30 candle. So now we are 9:25 and 9:30. So what we want to do is we want to mark out the opening range high and the opening range low. Now go to the 1 minute, and we want to see a breakout. So let's see. And we have a breakout right here. So I'm going to go long just around here, put my stop somewhere around here. I'm going to go for 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio. Now let's click on place order. We have the buy limit set. Click on save, and it's going to automatically set your stop loss and take profit and buy limit. So let's see how this plays out. And now at this point, I'm going to go break even. And we get stopped at break even. So that's totally fine. Now let's do another trade, right? Let's go to the New York session once again. And right here, we are at 9:15. Let's go to the 5 minute first, right? 9:15, 9:20, 9:25, and 9:30 right there. Now we have the opening range low and the opening range high. Let's go to the 1 minute time frame, right? And we look for a breakout. And there we have a breakout. So I'm going to go with a short position right here, stop right above the high, and we go for 1 to 2. Now you could go for 1 to 1.5 as well. But again, sell limit on. Let's see how this plays out. So we have a tap, we have our entry, and we get stopped out. That is totally fine. Now let's go to the next New York session. I'm going to show you 3 more trades, and then we're going to go and see the data itself. All right. So again, this is not I'm not teaching you any strategy here because I don't use the strategy personally. It's just to showcase the backtesting tool. All right. And then we have 9:15. Let's go to the 5 minute time frame here, and 9:15, 9:20, 9:25, 9:30 right here. Oh, that is a massive candle. So simply mark out the opening range high and opening range low. We go to the 1 minute. So you can see how this tool works. It's just like TradingView, and it's faster. It actually takes you like to the next session like with ease, right? So we can just long here, right? Put our stop to a decent level here, because let's just hope we don't get stopped up because this strategy is looking like it's terrible. All right. Let's go to place order, buy limit. Let's see how this plays out. I'm gonna choose. Let's choose 1 minute. All right. All right. We got beautiful entry right here. Let's see if we hit the TP. Unfortunately, no, we don't. If we had our stop loss here, actually, I would have put my stop here because we always put below the significant low. But it is what it is, right? You can see how it worked out. Let's get one winning trade, and then I'll show you the data itself. So right now we are down 2%, and that's okay. It's not terrible, right? Loss is gonna occur whatever strategy you're using. Let's go to the next New York session here. Let's go to the 5 minute time frame, right? And let's go to 9:20, 9:25, 9:30 right there, boys. So end goals. So mark out the opening range high and the opening range low. Let's go to the 1 minute time frame here, and let's wait for a breakout. And there we have our breakout. Now we go long on the retest, put our stop right below this low, and let's go for 1 to 2. Keep in mind, we're not using it with bias. I found that if we use the strategy with bias, it works really well. I'm going to make a video on this someday later, but right now you need to learn how to backtest and collect data. Now what I'm going to do is click on place order, or actually you have to click on it, and then it's going to show you this. So click on buy limit, and let's see how this plays out. All right, we have a decent, all right, so TP hit right here, right? We are back. Let's try one more trade and let's see how things play out. So let's go to the 5-minute time frame once again. Let's go to the next session here, right? And actually, let's go to the next New York session here. All right, perfect. 920, 925, and 930. So we have the opening range low and the opening range high. So 930, first 5-minute candle, we mark the high and low. Let's go to the 1-minute time frame, right? And let's wait for a breakout. And we do have a breakout here. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna simply enter probably at the market. So let's do market this time. Put my stop right above the high, and let's go for 1 to 2. Now, to place a market order, go to place order. All right, you have to click on it and sell market right here. And that's gonna enter the trade right away. So at this point, okay, at this point, I'm gonna go break even. And we got stopped at break even, but the trade played out. So I want to see one more winner, and then I'll show you the data itself and how to collect data. So let's go here. It's 10:20. Let's go to the next New York session here, right? Now, again, I do not use this trading strategy personally. Again, it's just for, show you how to backtest, but if paired with daily bias, it works good. It's very simple. It's kind of non-ICT. But again, it's for the sake of this video, right? The point of this video is to show you how to backtest. So we wait for price to break out. Breakout happens, and do we get a retest? All right, I think we are coming back down for a retest. So I'm just gonna long here. My apologies. And let's go for 1 to 2. Buy limit, make sure you change that. And all right, we stopped out. So it doesn't matter, right? So what I do is want to show you the data and how to collect it, all right? All right, so now how do you actually collect data, right? In this section, you have to look for your strategy, all right? So just going to the opening range breakout. There it is, right? This is the one, right? Yep, it is. Then you have to click on this graph icon. So you click on it, and it's going to show you the win rate, the amounts of trades, the amount of trades that you have taken. So we took 7 trades. We ended up at 99. It's totally fine, right? You can see that it shows you the ideal risk to reward ratio as well. Now, the average risk to reward was 0.51, right? And you can see the worst loss was this, average loss streak, max loss streak, right? It performance per hour, it shows you that as well, right? And then you can look through risk reward or profit, and then you have performance per day, right? You have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And then since we started in August, we are currently at negative 0.95. So then you can look, okay, which, month was profitable, which wasn't, right? And then you have risk reward performance calendar, right? So over here, it shows you on the days on how much you have made. So these two were at break even, 0.02, 0.01. This was a loser, this was a loser, this was a loser, and this was a winner, right? Again, it will not show you the win rate right away or trades by session because you have to collect more data, around 10-15 trades. I've only taken like 7 trades. But then it also if you have like 20-25 trades, you can basically ask this tool to predict, automatically backtest, like give you an idea on how your strategy is going to perform in the long run, right? So you can type a number of simulations, trades per simulations, and you can start simulation, and it will show you like predict how your strategy is going to perform in the upcoming months and years actually. So I think that's pretty much it. If you guys want to improve your trading skills, I promise you backtesting is going to help you phenomenally. And this tool specifically, I know it is paid. You can try it out for free first, but it is paid. You can use the code FAZMC Fast SMC to get 15% off. The link is very important. You have to click on the link, and when you click on it, you use that code, sign up, and you will get access to this strategy. All right. This tool, my apologies. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.